Jeff Hollingshead. Jeff won our event here last year, if I'm not badly mistaken. I've slipped since then, but I believe that's right. Jeff won the event here last year on Percy Creek's 5 bass. If you're going to do it today, you're going to have more than 14 pounds. And there you go, showing out again. Coming in here is going to be your new leader. What was your weight last year? You remember what your winning weight was last year?
About the same thing.
I was going to say, I don't, so you can tell me anything you want, because I won't remember. But all right, well, there's your new leader. He took over 14 pounds, was in the lead. New leader, 16.50. Jeff, hold up a couple of those big fish. Show everybody in the crowd what they look like. Stand right up here in front of my camera. Let them get a good clear shot of those. And then you got anything bigger than 5 something, or about a 5-pounder for big bass? There you go. Hold both of those up. Let them look. Hold up real tight on that. Let them sit there for a few minutes, take a good long look. That might be your winner right there, unless John Hopkins coming up there has something to say about that, or somebody else. All right, let's put the biggest one in there and let's see what we got. Big fish, 4.85. 4.85. Jeff's trying to make it 2 in a row up here with 16.50. Appreciate it, Jeff. Good luck to you, man. Thank you for being here with us today. On the boater side today, Bassmaster Weekend Series, Tennessee Central #2 here at Percy Priest Lake on April 28th. Your boater champion today out of 41 boaters had a total weight of 16.50 pounds. The biggest fish in his bag of 5 weighed 4.85 pounds. That was the big fish of the tournament today. He gets a total of $183 for the big bass, $1,948 for the win. Taking home the trophy and about $2,200. Give it up for your boater champion from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Mr. Jeff Hollingshead. All right, Mr. Jeff, let's get all your hardware over here. All right, Jeff, tell me a little bit about this. All right, Jeff, a little bit about the win today, 16.5 pounds, best out of 41 boats. Tell me a little bit about what you were catching your fish on today.
This morning I caught them on top water, and I was really upset. I had 3 keepers in the boat, and I had 2 big ones go off. I really thought I was done then. Then as the sun come up, I started catching on crankbait, and then started flipping. And so ended up, it was tough for me all day though, really. Caught 6 keepers all day.
Now, the bites you had early this morning, were they largemouth, smallmouth? Could you tell what were the big ones that were getting away from you, and what was the reason that? Were they just not eating it, or were they just pulling off on the way to the boat, or what was the deal there?
I had about a 4-pound smallmouth get off, and then I had a largemouth, probably at least over 5 pounds pull off. And so I was pretty disappointed.
Now, the crankbaits fishing that you were catching as you went on further into the day, was this out on the main lake points? Were you back up in the creeks? How deep the water, and what kind of color and what kind of stuff were you targeting there?
It was main lake points. Really just one point. I pulled up and caught a couple more keepers, and that finished my limit. But one of them was a Kentucky, and I struggled for 2-3 hours.
Now, the color of crankbait and release fish were right up on the banks when you hit. Like yesterday, a couple of guys told me that if you threw the spinnerblade or the crankbait and it hit the water, it was already too deep. You had to throw it almost right up on the bank and then start off. They were right there. So were your fish right there as well, or were they further out and staging in a different spot?
Well, this morning with the spoon, I had to throw it almost on the bank to get it. I mean, just no water. And then this, on the crankbait bite, I was, 8 or 9 feet deep.
All right, well, you're a defending champion now. You won this event here last year in March. Now you come back here in April and defend your title. So next year we'll be looking for a trifecta, or in bowling as they call it, a turkey. So good luck to you again. Congratulations on being my champion. Y'all give it up for Mr. Jeff Hollingshead, our champion again on the boater side for 2012.